Hey everyone, welcome to RM Fantasy MX.
What is up, guys? We are here for our season recap show. Yes, I'm not Chase. Chase is actually out testing tires today, so you've got me and my co-host, Charles here.
Yeah.
We're here to announce winners for the season. Congrats to all the players. We actually want to try and beat family and friends to this guy, so we're going to try and call first place winner of the bike that you see right here behind us right now. His name is Tyler Sicklin, and we're going to try and call him right now. Let's see if he answers.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3, 2, 1, 6, 1, 4, 5, 1, 3, 0 is not available.
Don't call him. Oh.
Okay.
No voicemail?
No voicemail, I guess. Voicemail?
He doesn't get a voicemail.
We'll try him again.
Hey, maybe we should give it to the first person who answers.
Yeah. Should we start going down the
My
list?
My phone is on.
Top 10. Okay, we're going to try once more. Maybe he just got shocked by the phone call.
Hello?
Hey, is this Tyler?
This is Tyler.
Tyler, it's Wes and Charles from Rocky Mountain ATVMC.com. We're calling
What's
you to
up?
tell you you are the winner.
Winner.
Oh,
First
no way.
place. Did we
No
beat everybody
Dude.
else?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Oh, my
dude. You're taking
goodness.
home
I
a
was-
brand new
listen,
EX300.
I was stressing this week.
Yeah.
I was
What,
stressing.
did you
I
think
was
you had any
stressing.
odds? Where were you at coming
So-
into this?
I was in second. I was in first before Unadilla.
Nice.
Unadilla was an off week for everybody. I just had a worse week. And so this week, Ferrandis goes down second moto, and I'm like, there goes my chances. They're gone.
Yep.
They're gone. But, man, I'm so excited. I appreciate it. Woo.
So do you know how many points you got from Ironman?
Yeah, 73.
73. That's
Yeah.
like pretty much average, I think, for player stats. So you maintained. Nice work, man. That is so awesome.
Oh my goodness, I appreciate it. I'm so I got a weight lifted off my chest right now.
So pumped. Hey, have you ever ridden one of these two strokes?
Not the 300. I'm familiar with two strokes, just not the 300.
What are you riding right now? Do you have a bike?
I have a YZ 450.
Nice. Do you like that one? Do you I don't know. You've been on a 450 for a while?
For a little bit. I don't ride as much as I used to. I had a 250 before that, and the 450 is a lot to handle. So I'm thinking this 300 might be a little more my speed.
Oh, nice. All right. What do you mostly ride? Do you race? Do you ride track, trail?
Just trails, and a little bit of track. I like the track personally better, but it's easier just to go out to the trails with just work and whatnot. So it's easier to go out on the trails. So
Cool.
that's mostly what I've been doing.
Is going to be a dream machine then.
Yeah.
Oh,
a perfect
I'm so
bike match
excited.
made in heaven.
So yeah, these things are super awesome on the trails, but I've taken mine on the track too, and it's still awesome.
Yeah,
I
hear
little
good
softer,
things about
but
it. I hear good thing. It's got low end torque almost equal to a 450. You know, with the 300. So I hear good things about it.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. You're going to be able to sell that YZ and just start ripping this gas. Congrats.
Exactly.
That is so cool.
Man.
Hey,
Thank you guys.
Tell us more about your fantasy experience. Is this your first time playing? Have you played Supercross?
I played Supercross. Didn't do too well. So then I was like, I got to do better. And actually, the first round I had the third. I got a perfect score in the first round, but I was third overall. So I had won the OGO gear bag.
You
and
won
then
a weekly prize.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then ever since then, I've been like, wow, man, I'm pretty good at this. I dropped to as low as I think 20th or something like that, and then I slowly started to claw my way back up. So,
do you feel like it was stressful because just 1 and 2 were so predictable, or do you feel like it was easy to pick this time?
It's very stressful because so much can happen. That's the biggest thing. I knew I've been a Jet fan since Aussie Supercross in 2019, and I knew coming into this year with Tomac being out, it was going to be him and Sexton. As soon as he won the first round, I'm like, this kid's gonna either gonna wad himself, trying to go for it, but man, he was just so consistent. So I'm like, this is gonna be first place. second place, obviously second, and then that third through fifth, and then the wild card was the most stressful of the year.
Yeah.
Ferrandis was always my third pick, usually, just because I thought he was the third fastest guy. But then, there were some days where AP was better than him, or, some days Cincerillo was better than him. So,
did you have Dylan in third for Ironman?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was at work and I wasn't watching because I was like, I couldn't deal with the stress. And I looked at the first moto scores and I'm like, oh my gosh, I had the top five perfectly right for the first moto. And then second moto, I hear he, gets the whole shot and then slides out in the first or second corner. And I'm like, oh, well, there goes. Yeah. I'm like, there goes my chances.
Yeah.
Well, dang it. You and everybody else, I guess. Everybody made that same mistake. So, yeah, I don't know. Congrats, man. That is so exciting. We are going to, I think Rachel is going to reach out to you and get all the bike arrangements figured out. But congratulations again. That's so exciting.
Thank you.
Pumped on a good season. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Strong work.
It was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. And I'll, hopefully you guys talk to me again after Supercross.
Yeah, well, we'll see you at SMX, right? You're gonna do the playoffs, right?
Yeah. So how does that work? Are you guys? I didn't know you guys were doing up until playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing another fantasy. It's its own deal.
Its own
for
deal,
3 rounds.
Yep.
We're gonna cover more of that later. So you gotta watch this show. We got more details coming throughout the week as well.
Okay. Cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're right on. Thanks, Tyler. Glad we got you, man. It went to voicemail the first time we called, so we didn't know if we were going to be able to talk to you or not.
I'm actually at work, and I was like, maybe I should check my phone. And then, well, here we go.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks so much. Congratulations again, and we'll talk soon.
All right. Thank you.
All
you guys have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Such
a good
so
guy.
Exciting, man. Gosh,
that
dang.
is.
Can you imagine getting that phone call?
That is awesome.
So awesome. Can we just take a moment and appreciate what Jet did this season? I mean, I feel like we need a moment of silence or something. I don't know. You guys understand or grasp what this season was for him? RC and James Stewart were the only other 2 riders ever to have a perfect outdoor season to win every race. I just can't even.
But Jet's doing it as a rookie.
As a rookie. As a teenager for most of the season, it's just so gnarly.
Yeah.
Jet for president, can we get him on
He's
the ballot?
not even a citizen.
It's not even about
Wait, is he a
winning anymore.
citizen now?
I don't know.
Anyway, he wasn't born here, so.
He's got money, okay, so that matters. So yeah, let's look at the other grand prize winners, guys. The bike was obviously the big deal, but we've got lots of great prizes going to the top 10. And we can talk about weekly stuff in a minute. I'm excited to talk about that too. But
second place,
yep. XTF. Let's see. Did we get screenshots in here? Okay, so we got T. Sicklin. Special Dave is taking home the Fantic bike. And then we got M. Wilcox. I can't remember. We had actual names for these guys, right? But
yeah, he's getting the ticket to ride, so he's got the choice of either riding dirt bikes or side-by-sides out by Moab.
Yep.
Green River area, seeing the
come
Red
ride
Rocks.
with us? Are you going to be on that ride?
I hope I am.
We'll see who gets the invite, I guess.
I mean, you're the boss.
It's always a good time. Yeah, and so tie for 4th place, huh? But timestamps came into it, I guess. Pep. What is Pep winning? We got to go back to, well, let's see. Maybe I can pull it up.
He's getting the $2,000 MSR spending spree.
Full gear set, big gear bag, all that stuff. 5th place. We might have to switch back and forth unless I can find.
So that's the Tusk tire and wheel hookup. So you're getting a bunch of sets of tires, the rims, the tire changing stand. You're getting all these tubes to go with it. So you're set up for a long time.
It's going to Tommy Fizzle. Thomas Harrison.
Tommy Fizzle.
5th place.
Thomas Harrison.
Wait, my website hasn't even updated. Has your guys' updated yet? We're still waiting on that. So these are being announced for the first time. All right, if you guys know any of these guys, give them a phone call right now because they probably don't know yet.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll keep going through here.
So Koss Racing 86. So Kyle Cosgrove. I hope I'm saying that right. That's 6th place. That's the RM spending spree of a lifetime.
$1,500 to Rocky Mountain.
Yep.
That is not bad right there. I mean, think of everything that you can buy. Ka-ching.
Cha-ching. 7th place, MX fan for life, Todd Hagstedt. How'd you say that?
I don't know. Let me find it here.
Todd.
I'm going to go
Either way.
Hagstedt. It's close enough, right?
Hagstedt. Yep. So, yeah, that's 7th place. That's the Recluse clutch of your choice. So you can get an auto clutch. You can get that torque drive, whatever you want. So, super nice clutches. However you slice it up.
Chaparral coming in at 8th. Michael Adams, $1,000 to Alpine Stars. Dang.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could use a new set of Tech 10s. I really like those boots. Do you like the booty? Have you ridden with the booty?
It's been a while now. So I like being lazy. I like just to put the boot on. That's why
It is
don't
work.
laugh. I was going with the Tech 7s for a little while. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah, Tech 10s are awesome.
Okay, Tech 7s are probably
Anyway.
one of the most comfortable boots.
But
I've
you don't
ever
have to
put on
get
my
boots.
feet.
You could get a couple sets of gear. You could get a helmet. You could get whatever. So
9th place, Zach Attack Maniac. I know you've talked about him a few times in the show, right?
Zach Attack
we have.
Maniac
Nice
is
Zach,
getting
Zach.
A lift.
the attack graphics and a Cherubies Grand Prize package. So
Let us know if he's in the
That is-
chat there.
you're getting graphics already on the Cherubies plastics.
9th place at 958. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yep. And you're getting the seat covers.
Rounding out, Got Lucky. What a fitting name. Rounding out our top 10, Lauren Lanini. Great
Lanini.
name. I love it.
Yep.
And a Tuss Tool spending spree. Charles and I would definitely appreciate that prize pack. We are kind of gearheads. Well, you guys know Charles is, but I like working on stuff a little bit too. I've got most all the Tuss tools.
Yeah. Here's the beautiful thing about the Tusk tools is they make it affordable to do the job right. So whether it's fork seal drivers or anything else, that stuff is solid, and you're going to be able to get your bike fixed correctly so you don't have to do it twice. So that's what I love about it.
I like it.
Anyway.
And watch our videos to get it done.
Hey, yeah, we got how-to videos. Take advantage of those.
Hey, so just another big congratulations to our top 10 overall winners. That is huge. I feel like this season, I don't know about you, but this season felt easier for me to pick. I actually came into the season a little bit late, but still ended up, shoot, I might have won the Rocky group. We don't know yet because it hasn't been posted, but anyway.
I think coming into this weekend, you were first for Rocky, right?
Yeah.
I got dethroned. I had a couple bad weeks. I'm disappointed.
And
but
Chase is eating a peanut. Right?
Yeah, he's a couple hundred points back, poor guy.
Yeah.
But he's got to eat a hot peanut.
Well, we'll see that later in the week on social. Stay tuned for that, I think. We may have interest on that. Is that right? It may turn into 2 peanuts. We'll see if he can.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you think that this should kind of work like a bank situation, you know, where if you don't pay on time, like Chase should really be here. He shouldn't be riding dirt bikes. He should be eating a hot peanut right now. So he should have to eat 2.
It's like he's getting rewarded for losing
for
the bet.
doing bad in fantasy.
Yeah, unacceptable. 2 peanuts tomorrow.
Now, pretty
What do you
good.
think?
Tire testing, that's pretty exciting stuff. New products coming to market. Okay, let's look at weekly prizes. You pull up that graphic. All right, so quick recap on just the prizes that were up for grabs this last week. We had, 47 perfect scores.
That is insane.
How do you leave Ferrandis out of your top 5?
Who leaves Ferrandis out of the top 5? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but all those guys won. All those guys got prizes in the weekly prizes.
47 people.
Congrats to all those guys. Fast Flex bars. I'm a big fan of those bars. They need to make a pit bike set, right? I need some of that. FXR gear set, 7 spending spree. Lots of good prizes up for grabs. I don't know. Do we want to rattle through these? Fox boots, O'Neill Racing spending spree, Fly Racing. Lots of gear, guys. Lots of gear just being released, right? So we got new gear up for grabs.
Yep.
MSR Casual spending spree, Cycra, Torque One, and Works Connection. Lots of good stuff. So congrats to all those weekly prize winners. There you go. There's your top 10 weekly, all perfect scores.
Man.
Once again, I will say, how do you leave Ferrandis out? Put AC in and Barsha for 7th. I don't know.
Yeah,
I definitely did
pretty
get
wild.
a perfect score.
That's what's crazy. We'll look at the pie chart in a minute, but 33% of people put AC in as the wild card, 7th. And I feel like I led him astray.
Yes, you led me astray.
That was my fault, though.
I took the bait.
But, hey, if Ferrandis was in, he would have been 6, I guess. He did 6-6 overall. He would have been 7th for 6, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, Moto 1 started, and I was just like, no, I screwed up. Barsha was just fighting from the back, and anyway, I knew Marchbanks was going to have a good shot, but then, yeah. Barsha had a bad moto, come back for second moto to 7th overall. So,
yep.
Anyway, okay, we're going to go to what? Race recap next?
We got more charts, player stats. We want to check out more stats. The first.
Do you guys want to go through player stats real quick?
Yeah, 91% had Lawrence, 87 Sexton for second.
Whoa. Sexton for 8%. Okay, those guys are your Hail Mary people right there. I mean, those are Chase that just literally are down in the points.
The 8%?
They needed something.
Yeah.
And then the other 1%, who are you picking for first place? Who is that? Who are you putting in there?
Who knows?
Ferrandis?
Maybe a Ferrandis or
don't know.
Plessinger upset. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Second place, Sexton. Obviously, Lawrence is going to be, more Hail Mary people. Ferrandis, Anderson, Plessinger. Congrats to AP.
Yeah,
coming out on the podium. So him and Anderson tied, obviously, for third place overall. But AP with the second better score or better position in Moto 2 ends up third overall on the box. So People's Fan, that was his hometown race.
Yep.
So he got to party with the fans there. Just
do it for them.
So awesome to see. You got to love that.
Yeah.
Third place. I mean, obviously I already talked about that, but a bunch of people had Dylan. Gosh dang it. I haven't seen an update. Has anyone seen an update from Dylan? Is he okay?
I mean, he rode off on the back of the bike. I just assumed he was fine. I didn't look. I looked on his Instagram, no post there.
Yeah, dang it, man. But, you hate to see that.
He wasn't taken off in that medical cart, so
That's
must
good.
be all right.
You know? Waving to the fans on the way out. Such a bummer in the last round, man. I know we wanted to do good. Okay.
Average score, 71.24.
I think I was just below that.
I was pretty dang close to that.
Like I said, so Tyler won the bike. What did he say he got? 74 or something like that? I think so. He was right there, just barely at average. Like I said, 47 perfect scores, 484 on the season. I am curious to know how that compares to like Fantasy Supercross. Obviously a few less rounds in this, but
yeah, that's a lot of perfect scores. Anyway, I just looked mine up. I got 69 points this weekend.
Who won?
I'm bummed out.
Pull up
between
the
you and
group.
I.
Pull up the Rocky group. We got to see this right now.
Okay.
I think Rachel might have beat me out.
Okay, MXperts.
Well, Jamie, pull up that video.
Oh,
guess what?
Dude. Okay,
whoa,
here's
whoa.
the deal.
Your pitty patter cakes?
Pitter
patty cakes.
907. Hey, I want to see everybody else's score in the chat. 907 is what I ended up with. Hey, I at least missed the first round. I forgot to put my picks in. Totally missed it. I did also have a couple rollover weeks. I'm sad to admit. Sorry, guys. But, dude, this season felt kind of easy to pick. I don't know if you guys all felt the same way, but it was like easy. Lawrence, Sexton, pick the other three. Wild card, whoever makes sense, watch the show. Anyway, taking home that prize money.
I think I only got the wild card once. Little bum, but nice work.
Hey,
congrats on the prize money.
That feels good. I won Supercross, Fantasy Supercross last year. So, anyway, but then I bombed it in this year.
We better get this guy in here every week.
You're a real fantasy MXpert, guys. Here we go.
Anyway,
sorry, that was a tangent for a minute.
No, we're good. So, yeah, we want to go into the recap of the week.
Wait, can you pull back up player stats? What else did we miss on
Jamie,
that?
Pull up that video.
There you go.
13% got Barsha.
14% with Barsha in the wild card. I was way off. I had him in 5th, I think, or 4th even. I thought he was going to come out swinging, man. Just bad starts and plagued with that. But Ferrandis, 80% basically had him in top 5. Yeah. More people had AC for the wild card in their top 5. I was that person. Thanks a lot, Charles.
Well,
comment below if you guys put
played out
AC in 7th, man.
Comment if you're mad at me for steering you astray. But if Ferrandis would have gone up there, I mean, it could have happened. Get Ferrandis and Barsha riding a little bit better.
That next stat, I feel bad for taking Plessinger off the podium. Anyway, good job to him. Like I said, shout out. Masterpool was picked in the wild card, 22%. Only 14% had Marchbanks in there.
Yeah.
Same as Barsha. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good job to you guys. Whoever got that right. Okay. Race recap. Let's do it up. Anything in the chat, Nick? I haven't looked at that in a minute.
Oh, we're just chatting it up. Everybody's throwing in their scores. About 71% of people think Chase should have to eat 2 peanuts. So it sounds like he's going to have to eat 2 peanuts.
I like that.
Chase, I hope you're watching. Is Chase in the chat?
I feel like the heat just compounds.
I don't know.
The more volume.
I've had one of those peanuts. It's not good.
One is bad,
one
but
question,
2,
though,
it gets exponential.
One question, though, I like from the chat was, what happened to Masterpool? Because he qualified, and then he just didn't show up on the line. Do you guys know?
I actually don't. I hate to admit, but I don't.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone knows in the chat, let us know what happened to Masterpool.
I would like to know, too. He almost made my wild card pick, so
I feel like that would have been a good spot for him.
Would have.
If he would have showed up,
didn't.
dude.
Yeah, if he would have showed up. Okay. Race recap. Let's get it going. It's just, oh my gosh, Honda. What the heck, man? Honda.
Yeah, the curse has been broken.
This is golden years. I know that Honda already had their golden years, but I feel like they're going to go on a run here.
Well, look at all these cowies up front. Getting the start in the 250s.
If you guys
There's
watched
a crash.
the stream, they interviewed Mitch Payton. He said that they figured something out on the bike and that they can take that into SMX playoffs. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see some green up front.
Was it a big bore kit? What they put on
What
the
did they
bike?
find? A 270 kit? I don't know.
Unmarked.
Mitch tells no secrets. It's just he knows all the HP ones though.
Yep.
Anyway, stoked to see Joe Shimoda up there. And Ryder D, man. All these rookie just breaking out. Obviously, Deegan was the storyline this year or this season, but nice to see some other guys up front lead some laps. Joe Shimoda.
So there's a
1-1.
Yeah, right here. This is just the clip from First Moto on the start, right? There's that crash. Do we have a shot of the drone? Okay, we don't have the drone shot. But, yeah, First Moto, we had Justin Cooper and Hunter Lawrence. They got kind of hung up. So Hunter Lawrence, he was just kind of managing the race.
He noticed that JC was down, too, though. So he kind of knew where he was at and just had to keep him behind him, right? But
yeah, so he ended up going 5 and 9.
Fighting his way back to 5th, man. And wrapping up the championship for Hunter. So
can we move on to the next one?
Do we have the
clip
crash?
Number 2?
Yeah, do we have the crash in, I guess corner 2, corner 3? I don't know if we have that.
Should be 45-14 to hold on. Well, here we got Deegan.
Gosh.
Deegan was sending it twice. There was that jump. That was super gnarly. Most people were doubling, and he just
I
full
don't even
send.
understand how you get the courage to air something like that out. I mean,
I don't know,
fan favorite. So Stu has done it a few times. He actually got a shout out from Stu. Yeah, in the box for doing that jump. I mean, El Chup, Blake Baggett would do it a few times. So yeah, I just always appreciate riders sending it big. Obviously, that may not be the fastest or smartest thing to do, but it's freaking cool. Thank you for doing that for us fans.
Yep.
Here's the
He's
other one.
also sending this one.
Yeah, I need to go watch the race back and just see what the heck.
Yeah, because this
huge
angle.
jump.
Yeah, during the race, I didn't notice anything like this, and then I saw that clip. I was like, man, he's just sending that too.
Dude,
Was this during the race, though, or just practice? Because there's no one around it.
Yeah.
It feels like a practice.
Might just
Probably
be
was.
practice.
Just filling it out, you know, showboating a
Just
little bit.
in case you need to use it later, at least you know
Got
you
it in
got
the
it.
back
Do
pocket.
it for the
Yeah.
do it for the gram.
Yep.
That is freaking rad, man. I'm high on Deegan right now.
Yeah.
I
He,
mean, I was never not really high on him, but
Yeah, last
rookie
year
of
he
the
come
year.
out, did that cartwheel at Ironman.
yeah, they were talking about that in the broadcast.
And then this year, completely different rider. And halfway through, like, obviously he's won, and now he expects to be up front. So,
Oh yeah, he's the guy going into next year
He's
for
the
sure,
guy.
for sure.
yep.
Yeah. What else for 250 Moto 1?
Let's go into our next clip. It's
There you
right
go.
here. Yeah, Hunter. I think this is when he's taken 5th, and I don't think he's sure if he won yet or not.
Yeah, he didn't actually know
And,
until he talks to his Honda guy right here.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. Is it wrapped up or not?
You got it,
Then
baby.
these guys telling him,
Congratulations. The work is done.
so,
Honestly,
nice
did you guys
work.
see Jet's podium interview, though? Like, first thing after the race, he congratulates his brother. I don't know. I know this has been talked to death, but, like, these guys came from nothing. It is so cool to see their success, to do it as brothers, too. I don't know. It's just really special. Like, we gotta absorb all this and take it all in, because history's being made right now. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Other than it kind of being snoozy in the 450 class all season. But, yeah, I don't know. So
Little
so cool.
bit, but
All right,
That's
moving
good.
on. 450 Moto 1.
okay. Check out Jet. Big old jump. Closes Chase off. Pulling the whole shot here.
Yeah, he
And,
led wire to wire, man.
Setting himself up for another perfect moto right there.
He knew what he had to do. I just can't imagine the nerves going into this for him. I mean, what is on the line? Like they were talking about, I think mentioned in the broadcast, like this has got to almost feel like more pressure than the championship. Like,
Yeah.
obviously it was already locked up and stuff, but keeping the perfect season alive, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the pressure.
But I don't know. It's crazy because it seems like him and his brother are really good at just keeping their emotions in check, doing what they need to do. So,
Yep. So then
like
Sexton fights back, gets past AP for second. And
'Kay.
honestly, I
check
feel
this
like
out
he just.
right here.
Oh, let's see. What do you?
Full slingshot. He goes wide in that corner, gets the momentum down the straight, passes AP right there.
Yeah,
Boom.
just keeps the
There it
throttle
is.
on
Second place.
around the outside. Gets to the ground. Look at that. How he just kind of scrubs, wheelies over that single.
Yep.
Power to the ground.
But,
But
yeah,
then honestly, later in the race, I don't know if you felt this way, but it really looked like Sexton was just kind of maintaining. I don't know I can't remember what the gap got up to, 8 or 10 seconds or something like
yeah,
that, but
somewhere right in there. 8
saving it for
seconds.
Moto 2.
Yep. So, wasn't
Anyway.
able to pass Jet, but yeah, so Jet, he goes for 21 perfect motos. All right, moving on. 250 Moto 2. Those guys.
Well, and Ferrandis' pass up
Oh,
Anderson,
yeah.
right?
Ferrandis. That was awesome.
we
Yeah,
have
over
that?
the
Yeah.
Godzilla. Boom.
I was kind of
Airing
bummed
it
about
out.
this because I actually put JA in third place. I don't know if you guys follow, because I was like, Ferrandis was sick last week, and they had said that he was still feeling sick this week. So I was just
Yep.
like, there's no way. I got to put him further down in my top 5. So I actually had him in 4th, I think. So when Ferrandis battled back to pass JA later in the moto, like, anyway, I was bummed, but actually happy
Check
for him at
that
the same time. He
That
sent
le-
it.
He sent it, and I just think it's funny. Stuart was like, hey, he's going to have to go talk to Dr. McGinley after that.
Yeah, full send.
So,
Godzilla, such a cool jump, man. This is such a rad track.
yeah.
All right, cool. Moving on, 250 Moto 2, another group of green up front on the start.
Yep.
Dude, that 270 is working, right?
Hey,
Rider team. Rider
no
team
replacement
Shimoda.
for displacement, right?
I loved what Stu was saying the whole broadcast. He's like, it's Joe time. It's Joe time.
Yep.
Anyway,
Time.
I was
go.
stoked for Shimoda. He got screwed over so many times this year. I was happy to see him finally be able to do 1-1.
him and that bucket hat that he's always wearing in the pits and Yeah, anyway, just good. Yeah, he's such a good dude.
I love Joe.
he is.
He's one of my favorites.
He's awesome. Good dude. Well, anyway, so Kitchen ended up passing him. They did a couple of back and forths, and then Kitchen ended up going down a little later on.
Yeah, bummer to see too.
Yeah.
Obviously, he got back up and was on the bike, but not able to finish. So.
Yeah, Kitchen looked fired up though. That was awesome to see.
I don't know about you, but there's something about Blue Crew. I just always tend to root for them. I don't know. It's because they have the most riders on the track all the time or what. But it's like they have the best chance. They got a shotgun approach, right? But they're all freaking good riders. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm torn.
Stoked to see some other colors up front though. Nice.
Yeah.
What else we got? Shimoda passed back. Okay, we got all those race.
Yep, right
clips
here.
going
Shimoda
on.
gets him on the inside.
Which is
not
always
taking the
good to
weird
see.
outside lines.
After you get past, like, you just want to prevent going backwards and having it happen again. So good for Joe, like taking a breath, resetting, coming back on Kitchen.
Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah, he ended up breaking that Kawasaki curse for the year. They didn't get – so Shimoda, he won just a moto race earlier in the season. I think it was at Southwick. But he got the overall, and that was Kawasaki's first win for the 2023.
Oh, yeah, that's what they were talking about, too. If they did not overall this race, it would have been another season for Cowie not winning anything. And I think that hasn't happened since 84 or something like that. So good for Joe for closing that out for Cowie. I'm sure Mitch was pretty happy with them, both Cowie riders. Did we get Faulkner's crash? Do we have a clip for that?
Yeah, right here.
Boom.
Oh my gosh, such a bummer to see. I think the story, he was rallying for a spot in the SMX playoffs, and obviously those dreams were crushed here. But
so with it being in slow motion like that, like my mind says, hey, it's probably not that bad, but those are the ones that always are bad. So
just hate to see it, man. If it's going to happen to anybody, you hate to see it Faulkner, because obviously coming back and riding well and hoping that he was going to come into the playoffs doing some fire. I saw another camera angle from straight on, and it looked worse. I feel like you could see the shot go through him a little bit more, but gosh dang, hate to see that.
Yeah, landing right into the face of that. Gotta hurt.
Yep.
Boom.
All right. 450 Moto 2. Let's close this thing out.
Yeah, a little flinch right here on the start. You see Anderson get hung up, and then
gosh dang it.
Yeah, you had Jet, Chase. They were able to still pull something off. Looking good.
How Jet still came out ahead of Sexton, I have no idea.
That's what the announcers were saying, too. They're like,
mean,
where's Jet? Where's Jet? How did he get into second?
Dude.
Like, he's literally just there. Like,
That's seriously,
how is he there?
I mean, it's luck, but
Squeezing
he
on
is
through.
putting himself in those positions. So, like, I don't know. Just get right up front early in the race.
Boom.
Again, people, like, just appreciate what he did this season. It's really special. As much as, like, I was rooting so hard for Sexton to just one person out of 40 freaking riders beat this one kid for one race. Just anyway, but then I was just like, no, this kid's got to do it.
Now it's got to happen, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're this late.
It totally flipped, but how fired up does the rest of the field have to be? Like, I'm glad that Sexton in the post-race actually showed some feeling about this. He's freaking fired up. He's a sore loser. A bit of it, I guess, always professional, but a sore loser. And just how fired up do you guys have to be? This rookie comes in and just wipes the board with the rest of the field. Like, I don't know. I'd be pretty upset if I was in Sexton's shoes, but good for Lauren. Good for Jet.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Everybody else got to mix up the strategy.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think this includes, there you go. Ferrandis, his little high side right there. Back end swings around and catches. Boom.
I always wonder about that, because the first lap, they always talk about it, how they've thrown water down. These pro riders got to watch out for maybe the first couple laps because it can be slick. And you hardly ever see it catch these guys out. And I don't know how much wet tracks you guys have ridden, but it is sketchy.
Yeah.
Like, I've never ridden spec tires, but I don't know. It never seems to catch these guys out, and then obviously one time it does, and, man, bummer for Dylan.
Yeah.
Hey, what do we have to do for Bell to take a little bit of a note from Alpine Stars on how to get the visors to actually come off? They always just blind the riders.
Yeah.
So they're like,
It's knocked down. I know, man.
I can't see anything.
Who's coming? Who's coming? I can't see.
I mean, they already have magnets on their helmets for the strap.
I
Everything,
know. They
so.
need to do a little collab with Alpine Stars and figure out how to get
Yeah,
them to
maybe so,
freaking
or Fox.
come
huh?
off.
The bullet head. They need to go to bullet head. That's what they need.
Yeah.
That is funny, dude. That looks like a Halloween costume, man, or something.
Maybe they just want to add incentive so they don't crash. It's like the visor of shame.
Anyway.
Anyway. Okay.
All right, moving on. Yeah. Perfect season. What, Chase ends 1.7 seconds behind or something like that at the gate?
Yeah, he was real
Jet
close.
ghost rides the whip. So pumped, man.
Yep.
What a special moment.
Little celebration.
A big celebration.
Big celebration. I love it.
What's he going to
So,
buy
yeah.
with this one? Another Ferrari? R8?
Who knows? You got to go bigger than Ferrari.
Fazzari?
Ferrari, sure.
I don't know. They lapped all the way up to 9th. That is another thing that's crazy. Like, dude, okay, I don't know if you guys feel this way. Sexton got super close to catching Jet, and I think we have a meme about that later.
Getting
Maybe
caught
we can
up in the
pull that up, but
lappers.
These guys are, I mean, they lapped all the way up to 9th, I think it was. These guys are fighting for top 10 positions. Obviously, it's hard to get by these guys. But they came through. I'm sure Sexton just had to be so fired up about, I think it was like 3 or 4 turns that he couldn't get by this guy. And it cost him, I don't know, almost 4 seconds or something like that. So bumped for him. I know he was probably super upset. It's probably the best battle that Chase gave Jet all season. There you go. There's the meme. I'm getting close to Jet.
Oh, yeah.
No, you ain't. Gosh, dang it. Get out of the way. Like, dude, what? He had to be screaming in his helmet. He had to be just furious. But
Yeah, it's a bummer, but I mean, at the same time, it's part of it. Like, Jets having to race around him too, so just is what it is.
They were saying on the broadcast, though, it's got to be hard because that guy was in, what, like 18th place? So it's like, do you think at that point, like, oh, I'm not getting lapped. There's no way I'm getting lapped. This is just the rider behind me. And then you realize it's Sexton, and you're like,
the leader's coming through.
All the blue
How
flags
bad
for
would
me.
you feel?
yeah, exactly.
How bad would you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, one last shout out to Ironman track. Such a cool rad track, Godzilla jump. The covered bridge section, like always, like we were talking about, Deegan wadded it there last year on his pro debut and then comes out and just dominates that section all day, made several passes through it. So really cool. Can we get some maybe T-dub action on the GNCC there this year?
Are we allowed to say that yet?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe not.
Anyway.
Spoiler alert. We're going to try and get some extracurricular activities going, but I've always wanted to go out and do that GNCC Ironman there. So rad.
It'll be fun.
Such a gnarly area.
Yeah. So
Another thing I had on here was just shout out to JS7. Again, how special was this season? Having him in the studio calling the races.
yeah,
Weege always does a fantastic job. Just
Stuart livens things up.
yeah,
He's a fun guy.
he's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
All right, player stats memes. Should we give these guys some memes? Sorry,
Let's give 'em
guys,
the
no
memes.
prize this week, but there's some good ones in here. So, yeah, Gunny coming in hot with this one. James realizing Jet is one away from taking his MX record. I don't know. Does he really care? I think he's just happy to witness greatness.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. So crazy. Did we ever think that this would happen again? RC and JS7. And now
Yeah,
Jet.
he's in the legend circle already.
Pretty special.
So
That's the crazy thing too is obviously they've talked about it. If you guys have watched any of the media, you already know. There was competition for Jet pretty much for most of the races. Back when RC and James did this perfect season, there really wasn't. They would beat people by a minute, you know? So for Jet to be doing this, once again, pretty special.
You had some fast guys back then. But yeah, okay. All right.
Not like this. I feel like the pinnacle, the top just keeps getting steeper and steeper.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay on top.
Evolution.
It gets funneled, yeah. Riders are getting faster and faster. Anyway, learn what you can from Jet. My gosh, his form and this riding style is impressive.
Yep.
All right, next meme. When you're in the top 15. Oh, sorry.
Still getting lapped.
Let's give this one another minute here. When you're in the top 15, still getting lapped. Yeah, I know. Upsetting. And those guys aren't no slouch. My gosh.
Still
it's
the
so
15th
crazy to
fastest.
see the separation. I know. To even qualify for one of these outdoor races is just insane.
Yep. All right, next one. What do we got?
Next rider 93. Good job, man. Gunny with another one.
Oh,
ouch.
That hurts.
That's below the belt.
That
I
is
think,
painful.
Gunny. It's funny.
Training wheels.
It is funny.
Gunny, I like this one the best.
Hey, this just feels like the deepest field ever. I know that gets said for every Supercross season, but think about this. Sexton on KTM. Cooper Webb, possible teammates with Tomac. I don't know if that's been announced yet. Both the Lawrence brothers on Honda.
Let's go.
It's going to be stacked.
Deep field.
Yeah.
Anyway, pretty cool. Old guys, young guys. What was that one again? Can we get that soundbite?
You gotta tuck that front end, son.
Ooh. Hopefully JSM's not saying that too much next year.
Yeah.
No, I think Sexton's going to be good on the KTM guys. And we've already said post race, he said, "This is not the last of my winning. You're going to see me win some more." He's putting a stamp on it, guys. So he's freaking fired up. I can't imagine you wouldn't be. Okay, what else do we have here?
Yeah.
Not Grizz.
Battle for the
Ouch.
top 3.
I mean,
I felt the same way. I was kind of annoyed. I was like, come on.
annoyed a little.
Let's show Shimoda for a minute, and then we'll go back to Hunter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do have to give another shout out. Like being in video, I mean, you guys probably realize this too. Some of the camera work, I mean, most of the camera work that we've got this season is pretty dang good for following the battles, just clicking through the different riders that the box wants to talk about. Like, pretty sweet. I thought about that watching Ironman this last weekend. It's good. So, anyway, yep. Sorry, Peacock, you're getting a little bit of flack here.
I think that's our memes.
Is that
That's
it?
Good
That's
ones.
our memes.
Good ones this week.
Okay.
Oh, one more.
Oh, Gunny.
We're living in 2024.
He is doing it dirty here. Okay. RC.
We living in the future, or we feeling out of place, or
I
what
felt
are
like
we
we
saying
needed
here?
a meme about the Triumph bike release stuff.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh
see
my gosh.
Did you see the meme about the shift lever? It was like the next release of the Triumph bike, and it was a picture of the shift lever.
One piece at a time. That's how you're getting it.
We're hyping this
You actually
thing
buy
up.
it one piece at a time and put it together.
It's going to take till 2024. IKEA must be making it. No, I'm pretty pumped.
You get the included tools.
We're going to have 2 new teams, 2 new factory teams going into next year, guys. You realize
That's
that?
pretty cool.
Beta and Triumph.
I wonder if that's why some people are being real quiet about certain things. I mean, who's got a ride for Ferrandis?
Ferrandis
Like,
is not
where's he
signed
going?
for 24. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Talented dude.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe he'll be riding Triumph.
Never know.
Okay, I think that is it. Other than we got to talk about Super
Motocross.
Couple things. So I think Chase mentioned it in last week's show. He's trying to line up a Q&A with a rep from Feld to answer some questions about that. I've got some questions about it, like what's going to happen with Webb. Does his Super Motocross points transfer? I think they do. I saw him on the lineup for sure, but being that he's going to be on a different bike, right? We'll see. Anyway, if you guys are interested in that, come up with some questions and tune in for that. we will definitely make some announcements on social and let you guys know when and where to catch that.
And don't forget, we're doing cash payouts. So first place,
big money,
up to $50,000.
$50K.
First
hard,
place,
cold cash.
Yeah, the base is $10,000, but if you get 2
Thanks,
or
Nick.
more perfect scores, so 2 out of 3, they don't have to be consecutive, you're going to get an additional $40,000.
Have you ever gotten a perfect score?
I missed one. The only thing I missed was the wild card one time, I think.
I
think
close
that happened twice.
several times. Never
Yeah.
gotten a perfect.
Bummer.
Anyway.
But,
hey,
I mean, we
it
had,
can
what,
happen.
47 this week?
Matt Hammer, dude that called in like pro level rider, he had, what, 2 earlier in the
He had a
season?
couple. It's definitely possible.
Yeah. Get at it, boys. Do your research. Get those points and stack those.
Stack those dollars. Yeah,
Dollar
second
bills.
place, $7,500. Third place, $25,000. And then the cash weekly prizes, we're giving away 10 weekly prizes. Starts out at $100. It doubles for each, or not doubles for each round. You're adding cash for each round. So second round,
Nice.
$200. Third round, $300. So make sure you
Literally
get your picks
stacking
in,
that
get side up,
cash.
stacking that cash.
Yeah, nice work.
It's all cash. It's not gift cards. It's straight up cash.
Yeah. Let's talk about numbers. Tell your friends. Tell your family. We got to get lots of people signed up for this. SMX 3 rounds, guys.
3
For
rounds.
all
That's
the
all you have to pay
marbles.
attention to. Yeah. 2 moto format, 20 minutes plus 1 lap. Super long tracks. So this should shake things up.
The other nice thing about this is, yeah, it's all new format for all the riders, so kind of clean slate for everybody. I'm excited to see who comes out and shows up. And can anybody beat Jet? I know that's been the storyline for all summer long, but I feel like this could maybe be the format that we need
Yeah.
to dethrone Jet. My gosh.
Yeah, you get some high-speed stuff with some technical mixed in, and you're going to have your bike set up for the best combination of the two. So
Oh, yeah.
that's what I like about it.
Bike setup, Charlie.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
in with the techie mechanic
Yes, sir.
verbiage. Nice work.
Do you think like you want cone valves or anything like that? Maybe some
Well, I
Kashima
mean,
coating?
we'll
or-
show you how to
any
rebuild
factory
yours.
guy's going to have them anyway, but
A kit.
on a KTM. Anyway.
Hey, real quick. So the website that you're going to want to go to is rmfantasymx.com. That's where you're going to put your picks in. Format will basically be the same as it's been throughout the year. So not too confusing there. But like I said, share with your family and friends. Get everybody playing. Get your wives playing. Get your kids playing. Let's grow that number and take home some cash money. Couple other things I wanted to mention. Honda, like I said, probably the golden years have begun. What do you think? I just want to get your take because Charles, guys, he was a Honda boy up until what, last year? And now he's riding
Had
Austrian
something else
bikes.
for a couple years,
Austrian bikes only.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been all over the map. I think I've ran one of every flavor, but I had Hondas for a long time and absolutely loved them. But since I've been doing a little more off-road, I've been digging the Austrian bikes.
It's nice that they cater to all kinds of riding, huh?
Yeah.
Hard
it is.
enduro,
It
off-road.
is.
They got something for everyone.
Yes, but
Do you feel like they're going to dominate SMX or do you feel like they're going to carry this momentum into 24
I think they're going to dominate SMX for sure.
with Sexton
But-
and Lawrence or just Jet?
I think with Sexton
Ooh.
and Lawrence, yeah.
Okay, predictions.
And then, yeah, you still have Hunter doing the 250s, right? So, I don't know. I think Deegan might come out swinging for SMX.
Ooh, we'll see.
So,
I'm excited.
but yeah, next year I think things are going to get shaken up a little bit with all the different teams
Team
plus
switching.
Tomac. But
Is Tomac worried or is he excited for a chance to come back and beat Jet?
I don't know.
I
Not
just
worried.
Is he
don't
going to
know.
be?
I'm
Is he
like,
going to be the same after the injury?
Does Tomac get worried? I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm just excited to see. So sad for motocross to be over. I always love watching outdoor races. I think a lot of the just true fans, I mean, it's kind of the same type of riding that we actually get to do. Nobody's ridden
Exactly.
a supercross track, but we can go rail a few ruts or fall over in them. I don't know.
I did try riding on a supercross track once. This was a long time ago.
Oh.
I could barely ride it around it. You don't expect everything to be so steep. Like, it is way steeper, all the jumps, than a motocross track. So it's just gnarly in person.
Go on track walk if you guys can. You can actually see how steep this stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
I just where I was going with all that though is I'm just proud to ride a Honda this year. I'm Team Ride Red.
What are you riding?
I got my pit bike, guys. Let's go. As I get older, I gotta take chances before I get too smart to. Anyway, I'm between big bikes right now. I'm thinking I'll go back to a YZ125.
That would be sick.
What do you know about that? Before I get too old and out of shape and.
Anyway. Gotta do it while you can. But anyway, RM Fantasy SMX.
Yep.
It's gonna be awesome. Cash prizes, and it's been a fun season with you guys. We hope you guys had a lot of fun too, and hopefully you won some stuff. We had all those weekly prizes as well.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Over 35,000 players. That is that's a pretty freaking good number for last minute thrown together.
This being our first year doing
for outdoors. It was a lot of fun, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Chatting with you. Also, watch out for Team USA MX Nations being announced. It's got to be announced this week, I think. That's always exciting. See who gets to go represent
over in France.
We'll see. And then I think we're closing this out with a season recap or
stay tuned. Check out the season recap.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Brought to you by Peacock.
Oh, heck yeah.
Time to go racing in Hangtown. RJ Hampshire starts the year with a moto win. But Jet Lawrence is going to do it. Fastest qualifier, 2 whole shots. Jet Lawrence goes 1-1 in his 450 debut. Shimoda has gone down to the last lap. And a bunch of riders collide. Huge wreck going into turn 1.
Once this guy got out front, he never looked back. Jalek does above his scrub, almost takes out little Johnny.
Huge pile up around the outside. Oh, he gets stuck. And Jet Lawrence wins Hangtown.
You never give up, you never give in, you never stop for a second for it all to sink in. Keep on pushing till the ready and wait. No superheroes flying in to save the day.
He had to pass his competition to win, and he did it.
Crash, boom, bang. You'll never hear it when the head's stuck in the sand. Cause they fear it till the step back. Till they're out of the way, push the rest aside till only you remain.
And Lawrence has gone down. Roxon's in the lead. Oh, disaster strikes with a lap and a half to go. His bike lets go.
Yeah.
And now the points lead's gone as well.
Smoked it.
And then he goes down. Another 1-1 sweep for Jet Lawrence. Hampshire to the lead. Incredible effort for Hampshire to dig out this moto win. Once again, the Lawrence brothers are going to sweep it. Hunter wins the 250s. Jet on top.
Take it to the top. Nowhere just can't stop. Gonna win the game this time.
The streak continues.
Be the champion. Be the only one. We are never back.
And Jet, a phenomenal jump out of the gate. Hayden Deegan wins his first pro race. Joe Shimoda wins his first moto of the season. And the perfect season continues for Jet Lawrence. Hunter Lawrence wins and takes a massive step to the 250 championship. Jet Lawrence wins the race and with it, the 450 National Motocross Championship. The perfect season for Jet